I may be making a bigger deal out of this next subject than it needs to be, but it bothers me. And I know it's bothering some of y'all a little bit to see former Raiders coach and former Giants linebacker Antonio Pierce, the inventor of the Mahomes Rules, going out and jeffing with the Chiefs in full red, white, and gold Chiefs gear. I mean, that bothers me a little bit. Because just a year ago, Mr. Pierce was making up the Mahomes Rules. Y'all remember this bullshit?
And then we went into, you got the Jordan rules, and I'm calling now from now on, as long as I'm here, the Patrick Mahomes rules. So you remember when Jordan was going through it with the Pistons, all those guys in the 80s before he came Michael Jordan, Air Jordan, the Pistons used to whoop his. Anytime he came to the hole, elbows, filling them, love taps. We touched them. We in the head, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. I'm touching you. So I show those guys Jordan getting his.
It's so recent. Like we're just a year removed from him, purposely trying to hack and hurt Mahomes. And I understand that Antonio Pierce and Spags, they are good buddies. They cool. They partners. I understand it. Antonio Pierce was a part of that 2007 Giants team that beat Tom Brady and the Patriots in the Super Bowl. I respect their relationship. Off the football field, not on it. And no, Antonio Pierce isn't hired by anybody. He's not working for a team or nothing like that. So it's like, Brian, you like, Brian, what's wrong? What's the big deal? That, like, though most of those players in Vegas, they played with Pierce. That's his team. Still. Even though, yeah, it's Pete Carroll and they got a bunch of new players and this, that, and the third or whatever. But he has a lot of Max Crosby, Mahomes, top 5 op, top 3 op. Number 1 is probably Jamar Chase. Number 2 might be Max Crosby. And I know they still text and they still talk. So it's like, what would stop Antonio Pierce from sharing any intel or any information he has about the Chiefs with Max Crosby or whoever else is on that Raiders coaching staff? Yeah, I might be making all this up. All of this, I might not or never worry about any of this. But I think it's worth pointing out, and I think it's worth discussing. And I understand and I get they are all competitors at the end of the day. And it's like football, the NFL is like a professional brotherhood, But man, not only was he the Raiders coach less than a year ago, but he's a diehard Raiders guy. He grew up rooting for them bastards.
Lord,
he said it himself. He's from Cali. Y'all hear the accent. Y'all hear the Cali accent in his voice. Those guys. I made up the rules of those guys. He is a stone cold Raider guy. And yes, it took. I'm sure it took a lot for him to put on that red, white, and gold Chiefs gear. I know it took a lot. It probably took a lot out of him, especially all the shit that he was talking last year about the Chiefs. But man, it's like a rival showing up to your barbecue after telling everybody that your food was trash or your food was contaminated. Like, why are you here? Why are you here? Yeah, T.O. was at camp. I saw that. And I know former players and former coaches, and I understand it. I get it. But, dog, that don't bother you a little bit? That just a year ago, Pierce made up these dumbass rules, and I get why he made them up or whatever. I understand it. And yeah, he's like on a sideline with our coaches, sharing information, getting information, watching information. So for a Raiders coach to suddenly be welcome in KC's backyard, it feels like your sworn enemy just sitting front row at your family reunion. It don't sit right with me. I guess I have what they call insider intel paranoia, maybe. But you mean to tell me the man who literally game planned to stop Mahomes and to beat him up is now hanging around our drills and coaches? That's just where I'm at with it, man. You can't piss on my head and tell me it's raining. I'm sorry. I see what I see, and that's what I see. Y'all see it too. I know I wasn't the only one shocked to see that dude walking down the hill with Spags. You know, but football's a business. At the end of the day, it's the NFL. In the corporate world, I guess it's called industrial espionage, if we want to be fancy. But to all my real ones in football, it's called scouting without a sideline pass. And I don't like it. I don't. Respect is from afar. You can respect me in Vegas. All right, you can respect me in Germany. You can respect me in China. You can respect me in New York, wherever. It's from afar. But trust is what's built inside the house. And he was in the crib. And with this Mahomes Rules history, maybe he's better left looking outside instead of in.
Shut up, Brian.